Craig Ferguson confessed she was the love of his life. Craig Ferguson is a Scottish-American comedian, actor, writer, and television host, best known for his distinctive humor, sharp wit, and a comedic style that blends both surrealism and heartwarming storytelling. Born on May 17, 1962, in Springburn, Glasgow, Scotland, Ferguson's life journey is one of remarkable transformation, overcoming personal struggles to become a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. His rise to fame in the United States, particularly as the host of CBS's The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson from 2005 to 2014, cemented his place in late-night television history. Over the years, Ferguson's ability to connect with audiences on a deeply personal level, while maintaining a sharp and often irreverent comedic edge, made him stand out in a crowded field of talk show hosts. His quick-witted banter, self-deprecating humor, and interactions with guests and the audience became the hallmark of his show, which was distinct for its spontaneous and unscripted feel compared to the more traditional formats of other late-night programs. Before becoming a household name in America, Ferguson's life in Scotland was shaped by a working-class background. He began his career in the entertainment industry as a drummer for punk rock bands in the 1980s, including the Bastards from Hell, which later became known as Dream Boys. Ferguson's love for music was just one facet of his creative spirit, but it was in comedy that he truly found his voice. He initially gained recognition in the UK for his stand-up performances and his role as the boorish, loud-mouthed character Bing Hitler in Edinburgh's alternative comedy scene. It was these early experiences that honed his unique comedic perspective, blending absurdity with insightful social commentary, a style that would later become his signature. Ferguson's personal life, marked by challenges and triumphs, adds depth to his professional accomplishments. He has openly spoken about his struggles with alcoholism, which plagued him in his early years and nearly derailed his career. His battle with addiction came to a head in the early 1990s when, after a particularly dark period, he contemplated suicide. However, in a moment of clarity, Ferguson decided to seek help, achieving sobriety in 1992. This pivotal decision not only saved his life but also became a defining part of his story, which he would later share with audiences in his memoir American on Purpose: The Improbable Adventures of an Unlikely Patriot, 2009. His candidness about his past struggles resonated with many, making him not just a source of laughter but also a figure of resilience and inspiration. His ability to inject humor into serious topics, like addiction and recovery, allowed him to connect with fans on a level beyond comedy. Ferguson's move to America in the mid-1990s marked a new chapter in his career. He initially found success as an actor, landing the role of Nigel Wick, the eccentric and tyrannical boss, on The Drew Carey Show, 1996 to 2003. This role introduced him to American audiences and showcased his comedic versatility, with his exaggerated Scottish accent and outrageous antics earning him widespread popularity. However, it was his stint as a late-night host that truly launched him into the spotlight. When he took over The Late Late Show in 2005, Ferguson inherited a time slot that had seen its fair share of hosts, but he quickly made the show his own. With his off-the-cuff monologues, puppet sidekicks, most notably a robot skeleton named Jeff Peterson, and frequent breaks from the traditional celebrity interview format, Ferguson created a show that felt refreshingly different from other late-night offerings. His unique approach earned him critical acclaim, a loyal fanbase, and even a Peabody Award in 2009 for his interview with Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Despite the success of his late-night show, Ferguson has always been a multi-talented entertainer with diverse interests. Outside of television, he has written several books, including his debut novel Between the Bridge and the River, 2006, a darkly comedic and philosophical tale that explores themes of faith, friendship, and redemption. His writing has often been praised for its wit, depth, and ability to blend humor with existential musings, a reflection of Ferguson's own intellectual curiosity and his willingness to explore the deeper aspects of life. He is also an accomplished filmmaker, having directed and starred in Saving Grace, 2000, a quirky British comedy about a widow who turns to marijuana cultivation to solve her financial troubles, and I'll Be There, 2003, a touching comedy drama about a washed-up pop star reconnecting with his long-lost daughter. In addition to his work in television, film, and literature, Ferguson has continued to return to his roots as a stand-up comedian. His comedy tours have been hugely successful, with his live performances often combining hilarious personal anecdotes, political satire, and observations on the human condition. Ferguson's stand-up specials, such as A Wee Bit O' Revolution, 2009, and I Am Here to Help, 2013, have been well received by both fans and critics alike, further solidifying his reputation as one of the most unique voices in comedy today. Ferguson's legacy is one of a fearless comedian who never shied away from being himself, whether discussing personal struggles or engaging in absurd, comedic flights of fancy. His authenticity, combined with his Scottish charm and quick-witted intelligence, has endeared him to millions of fans worldwide. Even after stepping down from The Late Late Show in 2014, Ferguson has continued to work on a variety of projects, including game shows like Celebrity Name Game, 2014 to 2017, and various acting roles, while remaining a beloved figure in both American and international entertainment. Craig Ferguson, the Scottish-American comedian, actor, and television host, opened up in his memoir American on Purpose about a pivotal relationship in his life with British actress Helen Atkinson Wood. The two were romantically involved during the years leading up to a major turning point in Ferguson's life: his decision to get sober in 1992. This relationship, which lasted for 5 years, played a significant role not only in his personal life but also in his journey towards sobriety and success. Ferguson spoke with deep emotion about Atkinson Wood, acknowledging the profound impact she had on him during a period when he was struggling with alcoholism and self-destructive tendencies. In his book, Ferguson describes Atkinson Wood as the love of his life at the time, emphasizing how her presence brought stability and hope into his otherwise chaotic existence. The couple's bond, though marked by Ferguson's battle with addiction, became a source of strength and encouragement for him. He credited Atkinson Wood with helping him realize that there was more to life than his destructive habits, noting that her love and support were instrumental in motivating him to seek help and ultimately choose sobriety. Ferguson's addiction to alcohol had long overshadowed his life, influencing his decisions and clouding his ability to find happiness or direction. His career at the time was floundering, and his health was deteriorating as a result of his excessive drinking. However, his relationship with Atkinson Wood was a beacon of light during this dark phase. He reflected on how she made him believe in his potential, both personally and professionally, stating that she changed his life beyond recognition. According to Ferguson, Atkinson Wood's influence helped improve not only his health but also his outlook on life and his career prospects. The significance of this relationship can be seen in the way Ferguson speaks about it in his memoir. He doesn't merely credit Atkinson Wood with being a supportive partner, he acknowledges that she fundamentally transformed him. Her belief in him, her ability to see through the haze of his addiction, and her encouragement helped him confront the reality of his situation. This transformative effect, Ferguson admits, was pivotal to his eventual success in overcoming his addiction, reshaping his future in ways he hadn't imagined possible. Ferguson's confession about how deeply he cared for Atkinson Wood adds a layer of vulnerability to his public persona, as he often presents himself as humorous and self-deprecating. His acknowledgement of the love they shared and the gratitude he feels for her intervention in his life reveals a more introspective side of the comedian. The way he frames their relationship suggests that it was a profound, life-altering experience, one that stayed with him long after the relationship ended. While the romance between Ferguson and Atkinson Wood eventually came to an end, its lasting impact on his life is undeniable. By the time he achieved sobriety in 1992, Ferguson's career had already begun to shift in a positive direction, and it would continue to do so in the years that followed. His success as a late-night talk show host, author, and actor can be traced back, in part, to the foundation of self-belief and motivation that Atkinson Wood helped him build during their time together.